Welcome back to another episode of The Organic Rose. So I hope you're home, comfy, have a nice glass of wine in front of you, and I hope you enjoy our series. I sure enjoy making them. So today we're going to start with beets, but beets with a little something special in them. Nothing that I make can be ordinary. It's got to be a little bit special, just like me, kind of special. Anyway, I've got a pressure cooker here. And I went ahead and, first of all, I buy organic beets. And I got 3 different colors this time. I got a red beet, I got more of a whitish beet, and I got what's called a chioga, I think that's how it's pronounced, where it actually has red and white circles, stripes in it. So it's very pretty. And I just want to make my beet dish have a little bit of rainbow effect to it. They take about 25 to 30 minutes in the pressure cooker. You scrub them really well. Trim anything you need to trim off, the stems and that sort of thing, and then put it into the pressure cooker on top of it's kind of like a short little stand, and it keeps the beets out of so they're not totally immersed in water. So now I did them for about 25-30 minutes. Like I say, we're going to open the pressure cooker up. So with the pressure cooker, make sure this is your regulator. When it's cooking, your regulator is up like that. When it's stopped cooking, it's down like that. Do not open this pressure cooker when the regulator is up like that. Because first of all, it's got some safety devices in it, so it will not open. But it's very dangerous too. There's a lot of high pressure steam in here. There was. Oop, there we go. Pretty good. Smells good, at least. So we'll go ahead and take them out. It's nice and cool now, so I can handle them with my hands. Set them on the paper towel to kind of help drain them a little bit. So I just cooked them with just a little bit of water and some salt. And that's it. So you can feel that they're nice and soft. A good way to tell also is if you put pierce the beet with a fork or a toothpick. If it goes in easily and comes out easily, they're done. And we'll set this over here. Pressure cooker, I'm going to do an episode or 2 on pressure cooking because it's an amazing piece of equipment. Okay, so now we should be able to just get the skins should slide right off. There we go. Some beets have thicker skins than other. There we go, it's coming off. While I have this beet, let's go ahead and trim it down a little bit. We'll just kind of get some of the darker spots off. So when you're cutting beets on your cutting board or your cutting block like I am doing here, you're going to get stains from the beet juice. Normal thing, not to worry about it. And what I do is I just go ahead and just soak some distilled white vinegar on the board and let it sit overnight, and all those stains will come free the next day. Okay, this comes off a little bit easier than the first one. That's good. Beets are so good for you. They've got tons of vitamins and minerals in them, and they just taste like the earth too. So you feel like you're eating something really healthy, which you are. Look, I want to show you something. Look at the contrast here in colors. They both taste pretty much very similar, but it's just a nice just a contrast that I like to see. Okay, let's go ahead and, we cut it in half already. I'm just making sure it's all nice and clean. And then since this is a large beet, we're going to go ahead and cut it in half again. See how easily the knife goes through? It's a good thing. And then about half, like I say, about 1/2-inch slices. Let's go ahead and do a red one now. Half that way. Now remember, we've got a red and a white beet, so they're different colors. The colors are going to end up kind of mixing together. Not a problem. See how your French knife also works for things other than cutting? You can scoop things up with it. When you've been in a kitchen as long as I have, you find lots of different things to do with knives other than just cut. Sometimes you'll get little parts of the beet that have a bruise on them, and that bruise is going to become more evident as you peel it, but that's okay. You can just cut it away. Goes in there. Slice this puppy in half. Right here we have some sliced garlic. So I peel it, and I'll show you another trick real quick. You take the clove, break all the cloves off the head of garlic or the flower, and you set a clove on the cutting board underneath, and you put a knife on top of it, and you just go like that. And that cracks the skin, and it peels, just falls right off. And then I went ahead and sliced the garlic. So remember, with garlic, the smaller you process it, the more intense the garlic flavor is. If you mince it or dice it, the flavor of the garlic is going to be more prominent. So that's why we sliced it. This is another wonderful thing, cilantro. Some people call it culantro. It's got several names. It's used all over the world. It has a very unique flavor to it. I enjoy it. It's obviously very popular in different types of salsas and sauces and salads. So I went ahead and I take all the leaves off because I don't like to use the stem per se. So just the leaves come off like that. There we go. And then I go ahead and take the stems, and I can process those, mince them up, and then use those for a marinade or a sauce or that sort of thing. And then you just, let's get some more in here. I love cilantro. So obviously we've washed it already. And you can just strip the leaves right off just like that. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and just cut it up. Sprinkle it on the beets. Now let's give it some more. Okay, I got the cilantro in there already. So now we're going to go ahead and add some sour cream. I like organic sour cream. Sour cream tends to have a little bit of too much water in it sometimes. And that's what you'll notice when you open the carton up. That's what's floating on top. It's just the water from the dairy products, but the organic tends to have a little bit less than that. So the sour cream's in. I've got some onions. You can tell I like onions, huh? We'll go ahead and cut them in half. Just in half, excuse me, that way the slices will stay nice and long. We'll kind of break them up. This recipe actually is a recipe I grew up on. My father, rest in peace, worked in a produce department in a market for many, many years, and he used to love beets, but he would do this recipe. We'd have that all the time. A little bit of organic apple cider vinegar. I like spicy, so let's add some cracked pepper to it. Okay, and it's going to need just a little pinch of salt, not too much, because remember the sour cream does have some sodium in it as well. That should be enough. Because I also salted the water when I cooked them in the pressure cooker. Let's give a toss. You want all the slices to get nicely evenly coated, not evenly coated, but well coated with the sour cream sauce. Okay. Okay, and that's pretty much it. Easy money, huh? Let me give it a taste. Another winner, what can I say? It's really good. If you chill them down for a couple hours, it'll even be a little bit better if it's a warm day outside. Get that nice contrast between cool and warm. So anyway, enjoy your beets. Enjoy everything else that you've learned on our shows. Keep on watching. I'll catch you next time on The Organic Rose.